Steve Manzik is coming up. He's going to talk about the future of the queue. He's a green pioneer, currently working for the U.S. government on sustainability.
Thank you. Hello, hello. Okay, hi everybody. I'm Steve, Robot Champion on Twitter, and check me out on Facebook, A Clean Life in Facebook. Okay, so a little bit ago I had an idea. It's kind of like an Albert Einstein. Hello, hello. It was an Albert Einstein kind of idea. I thought it was genius, and I wanted to basically kill lines. And then I thought about it a little bit. It was more Mark Twain. It was kind of like an idiotic genius idea. So the basic point of my talk is how I hate lines. Lines are bullshit. Like queuing, lining up, waiting in line, the whole thing. I hate it. I want to give you my money. I want the product. Don't make me wait. Don't make me stand there. Oh, God, it's the worst thing. I can think of a million lines that I hate. Waiting in traffic, waiting for a drink at the bar. Ugh, pisses me off. You know what's the worst thing? The airport. Oh my God. I know I'm going. You know I'm going. Like, and then I gotta wait till I get to the front so they can do this basic face match and then like scowl at me and let me pass. Oh man, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But then you get to the front of the line, you got like Mr. Perky cashier up there, right? Which is basically a glorified credit card swiper. And then they punch in your order, always mess it up. If you go to Starbucks now, they even bypass this. You just tell directly to the barista because this person can't even punch in their order. Okay, get rid of the cashier, right? Maybe that'll help. No, still just as miserable. There's still lines. Now you got to punch in your thing, and it's not really helpful. It's kind of confusing. Actually, I've gotten a little bit better at it. I can go kind of faster, but it's still pretty miserable. And if you look at the machine, oh my God, it's like a tank. It's got like laser sensors, weights thing. It's got a little like flashing symbol on the top. Like it's got like a separate credit card signer. Oh, it's like old technology, right? So you would think, okay, well, if they're not using that, using something better. No. This is like easy bake oven technology right now. Like, this is just a basic piece of junk computer, basic piece of junk credit card swiper. Yeah, you think it would get better. And even worse, it'll switch soon. I believe in zero waste. So printing out paper, doing the whole IRS, box of receipts, that whole thing, pens, paper, it's just trash. And a shameless plug. Okay, so anecdote. The other day, I was suiting up for Wall Street 2, you know, like suspenders, Gordon Gekko suit. And so I was chatting up the waitress, and she comes up, she starts chatting with us, and just, you know, we're chatting, we're giving our order, do you have this, do you have that, blah, 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 you know, the whole thing. She just pulls out this little BlackBerry device, punches in her thing, and chats with us. Punches it in, puts it in her pocket, still chatting with us. Like 5 minutes go by, and I'm just like, it's like dawning on me. I'm like, what did you just do? She's got a little BlackBerry. She punched in the order, went right to the chef, and just stayed talking with us the whole time. No printout, no receipt, no delay. So she disappears, and she comes back, and our food's there. Okay, so Apple, of course. Apple's the best on this. Now, take a look at this picture. Look at that guy. Because when the next slide comes, you'll see the change. He's behind a counter. He's got a little laser gun. Okay, new, modern guy, cool haircut, hipster, right? This is the new Apple right now. He's not behind a counter. He's standing in the middle of the store. He's got an iPhone in his hand, and he's actually scanning it. And that little iPhone has a printer, a credit card swiper, and a laser scanner on it. Now, what does this mean? It's completely changed the dynamic of the store. There's no lines. Well, there's just a crowd of people milling around, right? Like, there's no more standing behind the counter. There's no more bullshit. You just stand up there and you talk to the person next to you. So, what does that mean for the future? I don't know. It means super happy people. It means you have like an Apple person next to you all the time, kind of just chatting with you. I don't know what they do. Honestly, I asked them. They don't even know what they do elsewhere. So what does this mean? I don't know. Maybe we're going to have like Walmart-style people. They're just greeters, you know, standing at the front, like, how can I help you? And if they do, if you go to the Apple store, there's literally a person at the front just greeting you. So, you know, I'm no longer behind the cashier, you're in the front. Okay. But then I started thinking about it. What about cash? Like cigarette girls, they only carry cash, right? So we're going to have like little cigarette girls walking around now, like no line, but, you know, you get right there. Okay. So obviously I don't have this idea figured out, but the world's changing. We're almost there. Amazon, no line. Clearly, you just punch it and you order it. Amazon's worth like $70 billion, so it's clearly an industry you want to be in if you're like, you know, they got the one-click thing. I won't get you on that. It's like a patent. You can patent one-click. Anyways. Now, Apple, again, is making $7 billion a year. I just looked this up on apps and music. No line, nothing. So what does this mean? Are we going to go to all credit cards? Are we going to, you know, have no more lines? I really don't know. But I thought it was an interesting idea, so